What is up? My bros, my guys, my men. You hear that, Ocean? You hear what she's saying? She's saying every little thing is gonna be alright. Right. Look, 4th of July, right? We made it. We made it. It's now the 5th. And I gotta say, for the most part, from what I can see, things be alright. For now. So vast, so vast. I hope you're working on yourself, my guy. I hope that you're getting spiritual with yourself. I hope that you have caught the physical world for what it is. And have set your sights on something higher. Because the changes, man, the changes are coming down the pipe. And there's not a lot of people who know what those changes are. Straight up. And there are those who have seen what's coming down the pipe. And you gotta get yourself ready, my guys. If you out late partying, drinking, chasing the females up and down, all sorts of crazy stuff, mixing in your spirits together, you engaging in all that, those changes might hit you in a way that is irreversible, my guy, my bro. And I'm telling you this because I'm Adam, you are Adam, we're brothers. No matter what shape, no matter how you come in, you won't ever escape the fact that you and I are made from the same stuff. Yup, we got the same daddy. You can't change that. You can't change that. So for all this agenda pushing, trying to drive a wedge between me and my bros, me and my brothers, just because we look different, just because we have different culture, you will never, ever be able to separate the dirt, the dust that we come from. Can't take us from it. For dust we are, and dust we shall return. So I want to take this moment to just say, I love you, brother, and welcome. I got arms open wide for you. I got so much love, man. I mean, it's just like, lately there's just the light in me is just turning up like a furnace, baby. Just turning up like a furnace. And I'm letting you know I'm feeling good. I'm letting you know I'm feeling good about this whole thing. What do I always say? Don't trip. Don't trip, don't worry about all this existential stuff. You gotta turn your compass, you gotta turn your lens, your gaze inward, man. You gotta turn that in, and you gotta do some serious inventory of yourself, what you got going on in you, what you got stored up in you, you know, what you're putting in your bodies. That goes back to the whole party thing that I was talking about. You're spending your time dumping these toxins inside of you. Man, you're diminishing your light. You're diminishing it, man. And we need that. We need that for what's coming. We need that for what's coming. Because wherever there's discord, there's harmony. You just got to be able to find it. You just got to be able to see it. So all this discord between me and my bros right now, all my bros, even the ones who look like me, because that be happening too, you know? People who look like me don't get love from each other if they know that you're trying to be bros with everyone. And that's the truth. That's the truth, my guy. Now, why do I see things this way? Why do I see things this way? It's simple. Early 20s, mid 20s. After having this idea of love in my head ever since I was a child and what love meant, it was always took form of like the romanticism type of love, you know? The type that got pushed on me when I was real young through Disney, media, TV, movies, celebrities, this idea, this love. And I wanted it so bad. I wanted it so bad. And I got hurt. I got hurt so much in my early 20s, mid 20s, that all I could do, I had like a little vial of love left. That's all I had left. And I had no idea who to put it on, who to spend it on. I said, you know what, I gotta drink this myself. Good. I started loving myself, man. Started looking at my body not as something that I couldn't control, something as like that I was attached to or just strapped to and was doing its own thing. But I learned that it was a vessel that I could control, that I could captain, that I could pilot like a ship. And ever since that, man, I've just been tuning my ship, experimenting with it, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't, taking things out, you know, putting things in. But let me tell you something. If you want to reach that, you've got to go deep, man. Like, you've got to find your place in nature and go and sit in it. And you got to wait until that internal compass starts spinning and you start hearing a higher consciousness, man. Because then you realize that you're not alone. And then you realize that we're all connected. And when you realize that we're all connected, it becomes a lot easier to love. It really does. When you realize that we're all connected, it becomes easier to stay away from eating meat. It becomes easier to not give in to temptations of lust. Now, why is that? Why is that? What? We're all connected? And why does that all of a sudden not make me lust? It's so spiritual, yo. It's so spiritual because you can have, you can romantically connect with a female without even touching. It's doable. It's doable. And of course, it's no perfect substitute at all, but it's better than realizing like, oh, I can't have sex, so I'm just screwed and will never be able to connect with women again or be able to love them or love on them or whatever. And I'm saying no, like there's ways to do it. Trust me, there's ways to do it. So let me ask you, my guy, like, what's your routine? What are you doing? You know, I like to say 20 minutes a day to start it out. Physical exercise, you know, we know from the Apostle Paul, he says that physical exercise is of somewhat importance. You know, he makes a point to say it's just somewhat. So that's why I say start off 20 minutes a day. That's all you need. Jumping jacks, push-ups, planks, you know, do those body weight exercises. And then throughout life, as you go about your day, look for heavy stuff to move, man. Look for heavy stuff to move. You know? And when you're dealing with heavy weight, carry it like you would if you were trying to get stronger. You know? So many people are off balance these days. You want to know why so many people are off balance these days? Because they never learned to walk properly. There is a certain method to walking that keeps you balanced, that keeps all the energy that you stack up and balance up, like, you know, like if you're stacking like balls on top of each other all the way up to the top of your head, you balance those, right? You keep those aligned from here. So if you're meditating and you're getting that alignment, but if you don't know how to walk right, the second you stand up, all that's just gonna topple over. You gotta learn how to walk, my guy. You were never taught. That's why I'm here. I'm gonna teach you how to walk. I'm gonna be a daddy real quick, and I'm gonna teach you how to walk. Now, it's not going to happen overnight, and I'm not even gonna start in this video because just the very idea of teaching y'all how to walk again just sounds so hilarious and an endeavor that I can't wait to take on, quite honestly. Another important aspect, man. This is to all my bros, all my guys who don't have friends.